Happy Halloween! I don't know about you, but one of my favorite traditions during the Halloween season is to watch scary movies that are not really super scary. I'm not into the super gory, like people's intestines exploding all over the place and blood shooting out of places movies. That's not my jam. So I just said that, it's not my jam. What I do really like though are horror or scary movies that sort of deconstruct the idea of what a scary movie is supposed to be and make fun of it at the same time, but also have, you know, some laughs, some scares, and there's a rollicking good time. So I'm gonna give you my favorite scary movies to watch, and you guys can let me know what yours are. Let's start with an absolute classic, a movie that defines a beautiful psychological thriller, and while it has its gory moments, does not have to just rely on cheap scares. The Shining. I love The Shining. There used to be a time when I would go to Halloween parties that would have The Shining on in the background, and I would plop myself down on the couch and just watch it, because it's gorgeous and scary and troubling and just wonderful. And I guess I'm sort of a Stanley Kubrick fanboy in some ways, so I'm predisposed. Next up, Scream. When I was a kid, this was the quintessential horror movie, and it sort of became a trilogy and a quadrilogy and all that, but I don't really count those. I'm just talking about the original Scream. If you have not seen it, you absolutely have to. If you missed it for whatever reason, if it just wasn't a thing when you were growing up, that's fine, but it, I think, is both hilarious as a horror movie and as a snapshot of the late 1990s. I love when movies that are otherwise perfect become so deliciously dated, like in Jurassic Park, when Lex is like, a CD-ROM! And she's so excited about it. And there's definitely a lot of that in Scream. For instance, there's a lot of shock when somebody has a cell phone. It's a big to-do. Go watch it. It's hilarious and scary, and it also outlines the rules for every other horror movie you're ever gonna watch. This one could be a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie, but I love it so much that I use it for both. Of course, the one and only Nightmare Before Christmas. I love it. I love the music. I love the story. I love the animation in it. It's just, that's a movie. And the last awesome horror movie that I want to recommend to you is Cabin in the Woods. Drew Goddard and Joss Whedon worked on this film for a long time. It finally saw the light of day years after it was made, and it is basically, it's everything that you could possibly want in a horror, because it is scary, it is funny, it is subversive, and it comments on the entire genre as a whole while bringing that commentary into the canon of the story. A girl makes out with a wolf in it, and you know, obviously. I've got to go finish decorating for our Halloween party. You're more than welcome to come by if you want. Bring, friends as long as they're cool. And I hope that you're having a swell day. Let me know what your favorite horror movie or Halloween movies are in the comments. I will see you very soon. And until then, be brilliant. Spooky!